Hello guys! Welcome to our video. Group 4 presents initial and final setting time of cement using the Gilmore test. The initial setting time of concrete is the time when cement paste starts hardening. On the contrary, the final setting time is the time when the cement paste has hardened sufficiently in such a way that a 1 mm needle makes an impression on the paste in the mold, but a 5 mm needle does not make any impression. Our objective is to record the initial and final setting time of the concrete given the standard consistency of the cement. The significance of this test is that the initial and setting time of cement indicates how long the concrete remains workable and when the concrete is ready to use in construction. For the apparatus, we're going to be needing the weighing device, Gilmore apparatus, trowel, molder, mixer, bowl, paddle and scraper, and lastly, glass graduates. First, prepare a batch of paste by making a certain amount of cement with the percentage of mixing water required for normal consistency as described in ASTM C187. Next, the gauging time will be counted from the time of adding the water to the dry cement until starting to fill the mold. Record this time as T1. Next, fill the mold resting in a non-porous plate with the cement paste. Fill the mold completely and smooth off the surface of the cement paste, making it level with the top of the mold, using a sawing motion in flattening the surface. Next, leave the sample for 30 minutes. Determine the time of setting. Using the initial Gilmore needle, hold the needle in a vertical position and lightly apply it to the surface. The tip of the needle should be on top of the sample. Release the needle. If the cylinder part of the needle makes an impression in the sample, wait for another 15 minutes and repeat. Do this until the cylinder part does not make contact with the sample. Record the elapsed time between the initial contact of cement and water and the end point of the Gilmore initial time of setting. Using the final Gilmore needle, repeat the procedure done in determining the initial setting time. For our computation, we have two formulas. Initial setting time is equal to T2 minus T1. Final setting time is equal to T3 minus T1. And we have our initial setting time being 34 minutes and our final setting time being 396 minutes. From the results, the data indicates the time at which the cement initially hardens and the time when the cement paste has sufficiently hardened. With a 28% water percentage added in the 500 grams of cement, the created cement paste has an initial setting time of 34 minutes and a final setting time of 396 minutes. The time it starts to harden is faster compared to the specified standard of cement. Factors could be the ratio of water and cement. This could also be because of the condition of the cement or the surrounding temperature when it was performed. The final setting time also has a shorter time, but this is still considered as it is in the range of specification. This leads us to the conclusion that the initial and final setting time of the cement is shorter, having 34 minutes and 396 minutes respectively. This indicates that the cement paste takes less time to begin hardening after mixing with water, and it reaches its final hardened state more quickly. As to following the specifications, the initial setting time of the cement did not pass the standard time. This enables the engineers to identify that this cement is quick to harden. And lastly, the final setting time of the cement is in range of the specification, thus it is passed.